Mario Maker 1 was huge, it was massive, it was gigantic and other adjectives. But I think it reached its potential. I mean, let's face it came out 4 years ago on a console that was basically the Switch prototype, the Wii U. And to top that all off, it didn't have slopes. I mean, how big can you really get without slopes? Mario Maker 2, on the other hand, has already shown us not one, but that's the wrong finger, two variety of slopes. Which, basically this is Nintendo flexing at this stage, isn't it? They've also shown switches that go on both the on and, wait for it, off position. I know, right? In fact, they've shown us so much different stuff here that I could just do a whole video on just the hidden details of that they've shown us. And there's a possibility there's somewhere that you could actually find a video like that on that side of the screen, if you wanted to. Even with all this cool stuff that we know, Mario still has more hidden underneath that builder's cap. He's packing potential on those overalls, and we have only seen the tip. Now while Mario may be keeping those overalls on, streamers around the world lost their pants when Nintendo announced Mario Maker 2. I mean, I wasn't far off myself there, but why this is so important is that this really does add to the potential of Mario Maker 2. Now remember, this game came out, as I mentioned at the start, 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, streaming gets bigger every single one of those years. We are now at a point where streaming is bigger than ever. And Mario Maker 2 is one of the most streamable and fun games to stream. The fact that this game made such a big splash with streamers back then truly goes to show the potential of this next game. If I was a betting man, I would tell you to keep an eye on events like GDQ and stuff like that, because I'm sure that we're going to see this pop up at a whole bunch of different streaming events from now on. Now, while streaming may have been around since that Wii U version, something that hasn't been is portable editing. And I know what you're thinking, Eric, portable editing was a feature of the Wii U. And yeah, it was, but you could only edit on your own toilet. Now with the Switch version, you can edit on anyone's toilet. The thing that we do not know is, can you drop 100 grams while dropping into the 100-man Mario at the same time? I am so disgusted at myself right now. Seriously though, I really do hope we can do a little bit more than just editing while offline. That's not bad, but I'd love to be able to download 100-man Mario and just take that on the bus with me. I don't catch buses, but I'd like to think that I could do that. I will say though, portable editing really did keep me coming back to the Wii U version. The fact that I could have something on the TV at the same time as I'm editing, because I didn't want to put 100% of my attention into it, was really cool. Another thing that kept me coming back to that game, apart from the fact that the Wii U didn't really have that much else to play, was the fact that it got DLC. Now I know some people think that DLC stands for disgusting late content, but personally, I'm pretty excited for some of the future prospects that we can be getting for this game. Looking at the old game, we got things like there was the doors and the keys that were added, checkpoints, bumpers, and the super expert mode for that times when you just want to hate yourself. Now to paint a little bit of a brighter future here, we can look at two similar games here. So we look at Smash and Splatoon, same as Mario Maker, they both had Wii U games, and now they have a sequel on the Switch. And look at how much DLC and content these two games are getting. That certainly puts Mario Maker in a good position to kind of get the same treatment, the same DLC, the same love and care. What I'm basically trying to say is, I know the game isn't out yet, but start getting that DLC wishlist ready. Personally, I'm hoping for sloped pipes. You know, the ones that just shoot you out? That's what we need. Another thing that was DLC in the old game that potentially has potential is event courses. Now, if you forget what these were, they were basically courses that were sometimes made by Nintendo and sometimes made by celebrities. And they sometimes, again with the sometimes here, they unlocked characters for the 8-bit version. But I think the more interesting thing here is, if Nintendo can lean into this again, then they can kind of capture that potential again of different celebrities. And I can't really remember too well because my memory is hazy about breakfast, but I think it was mostly Japanese kind of celebrities. It wasn't as much like, here's, I don't know, Jack Black making a level or something like that. What I'm basically trying to say is Nintendo can really lean into this to kind of push the angle of people like, oh, I like Jack Black. Oh, I want to play Zelda on the game. Oh, I have to get Mario Maker. Now there's one more bit of potential here that I really do hope we see in some sort of form, and that was the Miiverse that was on the Wii U version. Now if you don't remember this, you could basically leave comments or at the end of a level or in the middle of a level, and it became a good way to not only just leave feedback if it needed feedback, but just tell people when shit is just bullshit. Like there's this one comment that just doesn't leave my brain. There was an invisible block on a level, and someone just put a comment on it just saying, this right here This is bullshit, Ben. It's so funny. I need that type of stuff. I just need that little bit of humor. Comments can always make stuff better. Not always, but a lot of the time they make stuff better. And you guys can actually make this place better by leaving a comment down below. Let me know maybe what is something that we don't know about Mario Maker 2 that you hope's in there, that you hope is a feature or a fact or a... I can't think of another F word, so that's not naughty, so we're gonna move on. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's episode, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave that comment down below, and remember, for great Nintendo entertainment, you can count on me. For today's end screen, I wanted to say that I hope Mario Maker 2 gets a little book like this that comes with it. This came with the first one. I think you get it digitally online if you bought the game digitally, and it's just got like a whole bunch of really cool, crazy, just different stuff in there. So I really do hope they bring something like this out with the next game. It's just a bit of a pack on. Oh no, I'm increasing the pages. That's enough. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.